Hi. So most of you know me on Kara's channel as someone who likes to go thrift shopping, someone who likes to help people out with sewing, but I'm also a professor, adjunct faculty at Springfield College in Springfield, Mass. And I work primarily in my professional life with people with autism. And I've recently finished my PhD work, research, and had been studying autism formally for 17 years. And I realized last night, after reading a New York Times article about how many children with special needs are home with their parents without services. And I mean, I know there are 7 million school children in the United States that are home with their parents. And thinking about the research, before it's um, in a peer-reviewed journal, that maybe the results of the study could be helpful to parents who have kids with special needs, particularly autism, but it would work with all children, have them have access to the information. And the information is that when you are with your kids doing schoolwork or even play, that smiling, it might seem kind of obvious, but smiling actually helps kids, not just kids with normal development, want to engage and be with the adult and do the work the adult's asking them to do. But it also works with kids with autism, even kids who are nonverbal with autism. It's shown to be helpful to increase social interest in the adult. And particularly if the adult is imitating the child in play. And since this is the time when kids can't be in formal settings and classrooms, that maybe this is the time for kids who have autism or who have social delays can have their parents or whoever's caregiving for them social active social modeling by the parents to make sure that the parents facial expressions, especially smiling, is appropriately applied in a therapeutic way. Smiling can be therapeutic, and it might be really hard right now to smile, right? I mean, everybody is really stressed out, and all of us are either, if you're lucky to work from home or you're trying to work at a job and your kids are home and your partner is trying to take care of your kids, it can be really hard to smile when engaging with them. And so it's something to be mindful of. It's something that you as a parent can do. And it's not just nice, it actually is helpful to your child and therapeutic to support their social development. So that's what I wanted to say. I thought about this all night, last night, after reading the New York Times article and just thinking about families and what can we do. And this is something is doable. You can do this. And you don't have to smile at them when they're doing things you don't want them to do. But particularly be mindful of your affect, because we're all stressed out, and our facial expressions, our facial affect, we're all stressed out, and we might not be aware that we're giving that off to our kids.
Right.
And so that's what I wanted to say. That's something. And if anybody wants to put anything in the comments or have questions, I'm glad to answer questions, especially since this is my area that I've been studying formally for 17 years. I've raised 2 kids on the autism spectrum who are adults. I was raised by a father diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome in '94. So I'm glad to answer any questions and support any parent as much as I can with how do I deal with my kids at home in this crisis. Okay, take care, everyone. Stay well, stay safe.